Love Squad? We have a resistance? Okay, the first thing that I have to tell you is that we're hoping that nothing happens, but in case anything happens, I am supposed to give you the phone numbers for the legal committee. There's also people going around giving out the information. Take it just in case.
Write it on your hand.
Write it in your arm because you're not allowed to get any papers if you're arrested. We're not hoping that it's going to happen, but it's better be prepared. Okay? Gaetan.
For the last 3 months, OCAP and its allies have been working in Parkdale and poor communities like Dundas and Sherburne to mobilize around these attacks against poor people that have been going on for years. And we go, and we've been in drop-ins, we've been in rooming houses, we've been in hostels, we've been on the streets, we've been in the parks. And we told them we're going to come tonight, and we're going to open up a building so we have a house, we have housing tonight. Go! We chose this time because we know that the world is watching. We know that there are hundreds of thousands of youth who are here today in Toronto, who come from poor communities, who struggle in poverty. And we want to talk to them to find out how they fight back. And we want to show them how we fight back. And we want to show them that we're building a movement and a resistance here. And we will not accept to suffer in silence. We know that in Quebec City right now, there's a squat that was opened several months ago. We know that in Montreal, a year ago, there was a squat that was opened, and they're going to celebrate that 2 days from now. We know that in Vancouver, there's a resistance. We know that in Ottawa, there's a squat. We know that in Guelph, Kingston, Sudbury, Hamilton, all these places, we know that there are movements right now where people are fighting back. And I want to take a few seconds here to remind people why we're fighting back. Because we remember. Roseanne and Smokey, we remember. Edmund Yu and Stuart Mitchell, we remember. Eugene Upper and Marcellus Campani, remember. Jed Solomon and David Solomon, we remember. Debbie and Stretch, we remember. Otto Vass, we remember. Horse and Michael Sackney, we remember. Judy Solomon and Lisa, we remember. Dudley George, we remember. Vincent and Larry Mitchell, we remember. Mark and Melanie, we remember. Michael Tovey and Oscar, we remember. Frank Lewis and James Ayers, we remember. Mike Harris. Tom French and Frank Keshawa, we remember. Jeff Holly Holmes and Richard Ward, we remember. Leanne Quip and Candy, we remember. Steve Dunn and Ivan, we remember. And St. Michael Hospital, we remember. And also, most of all, and Bill Blair, I hope you're listening, we remember Steve Lovell, who died in a cell at 51 Division. Right. Yeah. We remember all these people. I want to end just by saying a couple quick things. We know that people have struggled in the past. And when our people are dying on the street at this rate, it's really, really hard to keep heart. So I want to read words from a song from the civil rights movement in the 1960s and 1950s. It's called Keep Your Eyes on the Prize. I wish I could sing it. Omid and James, bound in jail, had no money to go to jail, to go their bail. The very moment I thought I was lost, the dungeon shook and the chains fell off. The only thing we did wrong was living in poverty too long. The only thing we did right was the day we began to fight. Yeah. So lastly, I want to say that we're going to be marching to an empty building. And when we get there, you lose it, you use it or you lose it. You give it or you guard it. Fight to win, keep your eyes on the prize.
the same forces which have made legislative changes to allow easy evictions, which have abolished rent controls, which have cut welfare so that 1 million people have to make a choice between whether they want to eat or pay their rent, which have frozen minimum wages, which have sold off existing public housing. These are the same forces which force 2,000 people to be evicted each month, which force 2 to 4 people in a situation where they actually die, where 2 to 4 people die a week in Toronto alone.
Hey, David. Good.
Buildings like this stay closed! There's 78,000 people waiting for housing in this city! Yay! Let's keep moving!
The cop got out.
How's it going there, Tooker?
Good. I just checked out the back.
Yeah, what's happening here tonight?
Well, it looks like people are here to stay.
Here now, if you could just go to your homes or something and bring us some of your used furniture or something that you don't want or that you're just gonna throw out, we can use it here. You know, it's time we start to build a little community. Let's get active in it, everybody. Thank you.
There's cops right there and I'm paranoid.
What time is it now? Anybody know?
Almost 6.
Almost 6 a.m. on Friday morning. The 26th of July.
I don't know, they're not going to do anything. Oh no.
They'll be bad on there.
I just, you know.
Thanks, Tom.
Yeah, we're
Starting
gonna
out.
flop in.
Right on. Good.
Stuff. Entertainment.
Josh, we're going into this room here. We're jumping all the carpet for now. All right.
Is it okay if I shoot you ripping this up?
Sure, I've got a mask.
Yeah.
The easiest way to get the garbage and the carpets and stuff out will be to take these boards off somehow and just toss them out.
We need housing for homelessness. You know, the mayor of the city said that he wanted to sweep the homeless off the streets. Well, there's a real simple solution to get the homeless off the street. That's to build homes. You know, and yesterday was a very important anniversary. 7 years ago, on July 25th, the Harris-Tory government shut down 385 housing developments, over 2,000 units of housing. And if there have been 3,000 units of housing built in Ontario for the last 7 years, we would have 21,000 units of housing. We wouldn't be in this mess we are today. That's why I'm here.
So for you personally, to be here, you know, having, you know, obviously it's hard work and you're doing a lot of work here. What is it for you that makes you feel the need to be in this house doing what you're doing?
To support the people who need support in this city. You know, we've abandoned a lot of people in the last 7 years, and I just can't, myself, I can't allow that to happen.
What's the worst part about this house that you think so far that you've been in, or the best part?
Well, the best part is that hopefully it will be converted into good, decent housing. And there's a lot of room here, and you know, clean it up and check out the plumbing and the electrics, and it looks like it's in pretty reasonable shape, other than the mess that's in the rooms. But other than that, I think it's in reasonable shape.
Super. Can you just spell your name into the microphone for me? Say and spell your name.
It's Barry Lipton, and it's Barrylipton.
Great. And what group are you with, Barry?
I was with one of the housing co-ops that was shut down by the Harris government. We had worked 5 years on developing a co-op, and we were just about ready to put the shovel in the ground, and it was shut down, and it just made me really angry.
So you're a member of OCAP or an OCAP supporter?
I'm a citizen of Toronto, and I like to be involved in democratic actions in Toronto. And this, I feel, is a very democratic action. The people have spoken.
Super. Thanks very much, Barry. Appreciate the time.
Well, is that car right there?
Sure you're done. Wouldn't they go on the plant? How many guns are there here, right?
No, that gentleman right there with the army bandana, he's searching.
We wouldn't allow a gun in the building. We have a set of guidelines. It says no weapon.
You guys got protocol, right?
Stand, but I mean,
you guys got protocol. So, like, how about this situation? Like, you tell us, like, you know, like, you tell me, for example, you tell everyone, like, what's your protocol? So we know that you guys are doing, like, you're following your protocol. Like, everything's cool, everything's calm. They're just doing their job. They're just following their protocol.
We're waiting for the rest of the protocol to go through. And we're not going to bother you guys, so we're just going to,
you know, we just like to just know what's going on, right? Like, you know, for example, you know, I was playing guitar and smoking a cigarette. Like, that's how I normally act, right? And I'm sorry? Yeah, I was sitting right over there. And, you know, I just like to know what your guys' protocol is. So when I see a cop doing something, I'm like, oh, that's part of the protocol. Nothing out of the ordinary, you know, you can get excited. Yeah. So, yeah.
we'll be here for a little while, and as soon as possible, we'll get out of your hair.
So you conduct your searches?
Yeah.
That is it. So you're searching for a gun?
I don't know that yet.
I mean, they're saying there might be a gun here and the people.
Oh yeah. They came and they said one guy. I overheard what she said to him. She goes, there's been a person that matches your description that was supposedly had a gun in a backpack. And I don't know. I just got here when the cops were searching him. I didn't see them walk in or if they followed him in or. But anyways, but then suddenly, you know, there were 7 of them, 8 of them. I don't know if they would say that, you know, because of the numbers of other people, they bring more in to protect themselves, whatever. I saw no guns except for every one of them having one. So
looks like a pretty nice house.
Too. They're gonna set a compost here, and they're gonna set up garden, and
compost in the corner.
I'm interested in joining kitchen crew. I'm gonna cook people, and I love cooking, and I'm a great cook, and so I'm gonna do that and play guitar, and I'm gonna set up a library and a storage facility where people like drop off and pick up objects and stuff, and
like
right
a free store kind of.
Yeah, and like, you know, people are already cleaning up the house, and like we gotta get electricity in there and water and do repairs, but like people are already working there on all floors, and so it's great. So that's you see a community coming together and doing something like totally great and amazing.
That's all we want.
We should have a meeting.
We had a large number of people. It might be a little difficult. We might have to negotiate.
But I'm Catholic. We can block the streets for me. Catholics can block the streets for me.
And emphasize really that the real issue for us right now is this building, and that's the battle for the building. And lastly, also, they're having a hell of a time finding the owner.
Right, yeah, right.
Cops are watching us.